Stephanie Morgan, the flyer, did you put it back?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Thank you.
Today is Monday, 14th July 2025. Greetings to everyone who has joined the World Peace and Harmony Meditation Forum, London. In this forum, meditation is conducted daily 3 times a day at London times 8:45 a.m., 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. Greetings. In today's program, first there will be chair yoga and mind session conducted by Stephanie Mugo Master from London. This will be followed by feedback and meditation. Stephanie Mugo Master is well known in our forum as a very dedicated yoga and mind sessions instructor and also as an inspiring speaker. She is very dedicated in promoting a healthy body and mind to everyone in this forum. Good morning, Stephanie Master. Now the platform is yours today. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Today we're going to be doing a practice that is focused on the throat chakra, Vishuddhi chakra. So we're going to start with a short meditation. Actually, it's a pranayama practice, breathwork practice. And we are staying in our meditative state, focusing on the throat chakra today. What we're going to do is we're going to observe a lotus flower at our throat, and simply as we breathe in, seeing the breath going down to the throat and seeing the flower open and white light at the middle of the flower. And as we breathe out, seeing the flower close in and the air coming back out through the nose. The whole breathing is taking place through the nose only. So I'm inviting you now, if you wish, you can cross your ankles, interlace your fingers, take your glasses off. You don't have to. And then closing your eyes if they are open, taking a nice long deep breath in and out to begin. And as you breathe in and out, noticing your breath going to your throat, and then as you breathe out, coming back up through your nose, up and out. And noticing at your throat a beautiful blue lotus flower. And every time you breathe in, noticing the flower opening and white light glowing at its center. And every time you breathe out, the petals of the flower closing back in. Keeping on noticing this beautiful blue lotus flower at the middle of your throat, opening and closing with your breath. As you're breathing, it opens and you can see the beautiful white light at its center. Every time you breathe out, seeing the petals closing in. Noticing also how much peace this may bring to you. 2 more minutes, continuing to focus on this beautiful flower at your throat. Breathing in, the air goes to the throat. Breathing out, the air comes back out through the nose. And taking a nice long deep breath in and out to finish, and then opening your eyes. Okay, we're going to do the warm-up now. If you already know how to do it, you can start doing it and warming up your foot rather. I am going to spotlight so that you can all see better. That's it. So for the warm-up, lifting the foot up into the air and then flexing and extending the foot. Lifting the foot up in the air. You can lift it as high as you want. It doesn't have to be too high. And then flexing, just as long as you can move that foot. Flexing and extending and moving the toes as well. Of course, if you wish, you can do it the other way, which is with the foot on your opposite thigh, and then moving your foot with your hand. You can choose one or the other, it doesn't matter. It has the same effect. Now going round in circles in one direction. If your foot is in the air, just turn your foot round and round from the ankle. And otherwise with your hands, like this. Remember to remain comfortable the whole time of this session. Remember to stay within the range of the good pain, so not giving yourself any strain that could feel like a cramp, a spasm, or an old injury waking up. We don't want that. So make sure you don't do too much, you don't go too far into the stretches and the poses, you just stay in the right place for yourself. You don't have to stay or do as long as I ask you to. Now going around the other way. You can always come out of the activity or the pose earlier than I've asked you to. And the whole time of this session, you can keep on focusing on your throat chakra, the blue flower with all the petals open at your throat chakra, showing its little white lights at the heart of it. And relaxing that leg back down and doing the other side. So bringing the foot up, flexing and extending the foot up in the air or on the opposite thigh. Whichever way that feels most comfortable for you. You can really use this practice as an extension to your meditation practice and really tuning into yourself and experiencing this session from within. Going round in one direction, you also can really get the toes into this as you're going round, really stretching them. Going as far around as you can in every direction. Going round in the other direction. Relaxing the leg back down. Now lifting the foot up to try and straighten the leg up, and then bringing it back down so that you are letting your knee move. Now maybe you are just slightly going up, or maybe mid-range, or maybe all the way up. Just do what feels right for you, but try to get that knee moving. If you've had an injury or an operation on that knee and it hurts, go within the range that feels comfortable to you. Now the other side. Now we're warming up the hips. We are bringing the leg bent out and back in. Now maybe it's like this that you're going to be able to do it, or maybe like this, or maybe really up and around. Whatever feels comfortable for you. The further up and the more out you go, the more you are mobilizing that hip. Your hands, you can leave them by your side so that they don't get in the way. And then the other side. And relax. Next, we're going to start some of the warm-up on the shoulders, but today we're going to work a lot on the shoulders and the neck because it's all connected to the throat chakra. So to warm up the shoulders, hands on the shoulders if you can, and then drawing circles with your elbows. Now, if that is too much of a strain, we can adapt, and instead you can move the shoulders and draw the circles with the shoulders, pushing your shoulders forward, then going up and around and back down at the back, and keeping on going round like this, whichever way that feels right to you. Belly muscles are nice and tight to support your spine. And the other way around, so going up at the back now and down at the front, trying to get those elbows to touch at the front if you can, and to get them as far away from each other as possible at the back. If, again, you want to do with just the shoulders, it is the same thing. You are going around from the back, up, and then through the front, and keeping on going like this. Great. Next, we're going to do the spine flex. You can stay on your chair exactly as you are. Maybe just sit a little bit forward so you have some space at the back to allow for the movement that we are going to do. And we are going to be moving between two poses with the breath. So we're still sitting firmly, our feet are slightly forward from our knees so we can't fall forward. And then here, we are breathing in, we bring the pelvis and belly forward, the chest out and the chin up. We breathe out, belly in, chest in and chin in. We breathe in, we open up and out. And really being aware of the throat, opening towards the skies. If you're finding that this hurts your neck, then don't go so far back with the head and instead just stay here. You don't have to go all the way back. Breathing in, we open. Breathing out, we shut. We don't change the breath, we just move with it. Breathing in and opening. Breathing out, closing in. And one last one. And coming back to center. Great. Now we're going to spend a bit more time on the neck and the shoulders, as I said. So with the neck now, we're going to be turning the head to the left and then coming back to center and to the right. Try not to move the shoulders. When we feel tightness in the shoulders, we may want to bring them up closer to the neck. Go as far as comfortable, but do not bring the shoulders up. Leave them nice and relaxed. Breathing in, we turn the head to the left. Breathing out, we turn the head to the right. Try to keep at your own natural rhythm of breath and to just make the movement with it. And coming back to center. Now we're going to do the same, but instead of going from side to side, we're going from up to down. And this time we breathe in, we go up, so the chin goes up towards the sky. We breathe out, the chin tucks in. I'm not throwing my head back and then forward. I'm lifting the chin up and bring it back down. So we are moving the base of the neck just before the head. We are not moving the connection of the neck to the shoulders. Again, keep sure that your feet are slightly forward so that you cannot risk to lose balance forward. Keeping on noticing the flower at your throat. With a beautiful white light at its center, and this flower now is fully open. And coming back up. Now moving ear to shoulder. Dropping the head down, so my shoulder's not coming up towards my ear, but my ear is going down towards my shoulder. Coming back up and going down the other side. Now this time we're doing the breath a bit differently. We're going to breathe in as we come to the center. We breathe out as we go to the side. We come back up, we breathe in. We go down the other side, we breathe out. So we're going to be moving slower because we are still going with the rhythm of our breath. and coming back straight. Now one last warm up, but although we are already doing yoga anyway, warming up the last part with the shoulders. This time we're going to be pushing, so you have your hands on your thighs, your shoulders are above your hips, your chest stays above your hips, and then you are twisting and bringing the shoulder forward and bringing it back, and then the other side forward and then bringing it back. If you want to join that with the breath, you breathe in as you bring your shoulder back, you breathe out as you bring the shoulder forward. Breathing in, the shoulder comes back, breathing out, the shoulder goes forward. And relax. For this last part with the shoulders now, as part of the warm-up, we're going to be hunching the shoulders. Now, I'm going to show you different speeds at which you can do this. If you are having any pain at the shoulders, any frozen shoulder, or you've had operation on the shoulders recently, do it a very slow way, and as long as it doesn't hurt. Otherwise, you can also take a break and keep meditating on the blue flower while we do this. To do this, you bring the shoulders up and then you drop them down. Bringing them up and then letting them go with the whole weight of them coming back down. And so you can do it slowly, one and then another, or you can do it quickly. Whatever it is that you find your body can cope with, that feels right. And relax. Great. Now we're going to stand up. And don't worry if you don't see my head, you don't need to see it. We're going to stand a little bit away from the chair, so there's a bit of a gap, but you can still hold it so that you can find balance. Your feet are hip-width apart. That means you have one foot roughly under each hip like this. Your hips are as wide as the space between each outer part of each foot. And then here, we're doing a simple forward bend. By simple means there's nothing added to it, but just to bend forward. We bend from the hips. We try to bring the chest as far forward as possible as we bend forward. Belly muscles nice and tight to support you. You can hold yourself at the side of the chair if you wish, and then aiming to bring your hands down onto the chair. Now here, keeping your knees straight or slightly bent, but do not hyperextend them. You will lock the knees and it's not good. Now here, putting the hands down on the chair. If you already are feeling a big stretch at the back of your thighs, your glutes or your lower back, you can stay here. If that's not enough, you can then come down lower onto your chair. And if that's not enough, you can walk your elbows forward on the chair and bring the chest closer to the chair. Now we are bringing the throat to the earth. We are earthing, grounding our throat chakra. And you can relax here, enjoying the stretch and enjoying the deeper connection of the earth to your throat chakra. Coming back up, you can push yourself back up with your hands all the way back up, and then here resting for a moment. And then if you don't suffer from high blood pressure that is not controlled, then you can do it one more time. If you suffer from high blood pressure that is not controlled by medication, then you can sit back on the chair and stay in meditation, focusing on your throat chakra just for a moment. Now doing it again, so bending forward again, keeping those legs, those knees straight or half or partly bent, and then putting their hands down on the chair, going down again as low as feels comfortable, walking your elbows forward if you wish to go deeper, and really bring that chest towards the chair. And staying here and relaxing and noticing the beauty of this stretch, and continuing to notice the blue lotus flower at your throat with all its petals gloriously open, showing you a heart center of white light right there at your throat chakra. And coming back up and sitting back down on a chair. Now, for the next one, we are going to be doing an arching of the back practice. Your feet, bring them slightly forward from where the knees are. And then here, with much balance, keeping a gap at the back of your chair so you can arch your back. We're going to do the Kali Mudra. So the Kali Mudra, we put the hands together. I'm going to show you up close. We put the hands together, we interlace all the fingers, we keep the index fingers pointing up, and then here with the thumbs, we cross them over. For today, you don't need to worry about which thumb goes on top. You can just do what feels most comfortable. And then you'll be holding it with the arms up above you. So here, as you're sitting slightly forward with your feet slightly forward from where your knees are, if you wish, you can, and it depends on your shoulders and how strong your arms are, you could keep your Kali Mudra at your heart here or at your throat would be even better. Otherwise, you bring it all the way up in the air and then you look up, and at the same time you're pushing your belly forward and your chest out. So you're going upward, but you're also arching your back and really opening that throat. So the chin goes up towards the sky, so your throat is open. And here holding as much for as long as you can. Now again, if this is too much strain for your shoulders or your arms, you can keep your Kali Mudra at your throat and bring the chin up, or at your heart and bring the chin up. Or if that is too much as well, then you can keep it pointing down and with the chin up. But if you can raise those arms all the way up, that's the best. And then bending forward, so you're bringing your arms back down, you're resting them on your thighs, and now we are doing child pose. So you're bringing the navel back towards your chair, your pelvis tilts back, and then you curl over your legs, resting your arms on your thighs, and not on your knees, but on your thighs. So my arms are about 3 inches away from the end of my knees. The chin is tucked in, so you are also curving the neck in. You are closing in the throat, keeping it nice, comfortable, and safe, as if you were giving your throat a hug. And then doing it again. So coming back up, belly nice and straight. Belly muscles in to support your back and your arms. Doing the Kali Mudra again, fingers interlaced, index fingers pointing together, thumbs crossed over. And then bringing your arms up, lifting your chin up towards the sky. And again, if that's too high, you can have your Kali Mudra at your throat, at your heart center, or pointing down. But if you can bring those arms up, bring them up and pushing that belly forward, the chest out, making that back really curve out. And then bringing yourself back down and into child pose again, so the pelvis tilts back, the navel towards the back of the chair, and then your arms come to rest on your thighs, and your chin comes tuck into your throat. And you can just relax here for a moment. The throat chakra is about speaking your truth. It's also taking care of the throat and the shoulders and the neck. And that is why we're working on those areas more today. It helps for the neck and the shoulders to be pain-free and to be comfortable and to do what they are supposed to do. If you have any throat issues like sore throat, it can help to heal that and to keep it into balance. It will help to keep the hormone connected to the throat into balance, and the glands, including the thyroid, and it can help to find the confidence to express your needs in knowing that those needs are going to be met. Also, it gives confidence to speak your truth. Once you find your passion in your heart and that you need to express yourself about it, then the throat chakra being open and balanced will help for the messages that come to you to be shared, to come through comfortably and powerfully. Coming back up, now we're going to do a version of the lion. So again, we're going to be arching the back, and then we're going to go into child pose after. But now we're going to do something special with the face though. So the lion, the eyes will just look at the straight ahead this time, although there can be different directions for this pose. But today we are looking straight ahead with the eyes. We have the hands on the thighs. We bring the pelvis forward, the chest out to really curve out again. And then here we are going to look forward and we are going to stick the tongue out. And after that, we will bring the head up and do it upwards. But first we're going to do it straight. So looking straight, you're going to stick your tongue out as far as you can so that the tip of your tongue tries to come and touch your chin. And then as you're there, you're going to be making a sound every time you breathe out, a sound. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So the pelvis forward, the chest out, the shoulders are relaxed back, and then here, sticking out the tongue and making the sound every time you breathe out. And relax, going into child pose. Pressing, going, sending the lower back towards the back of your chair, your navel towards the back of your chair. The shoulders are rounded forward, the chin is tucked in. Coming back up this time, one last time, we're going to do it upwards this time. So we have the pelvis going forward, belly forward, chest out. And we're going to bring the chin up. And as you're bringing the chin up, you're then going to stick the tongue out and make the sound. Coming back up. And going into child pose again. Belly, navel goes towards the back of the chair. Shoulders rounding forward, chin tucked in. And coming back up. Now we're going to do a twist with the shoulders. So If you can, put your hands on your shoulders and then have your forearms parallel to the floor. And then here, we're going to be twisting from the left to the right. So you may need to be a bit forward on your chair so that you have enough space at the back to allow for you to twist a little bit further back. Keeping, again, your legs in the same position with the feet slightly forward so that you can be nice and stable on the chair. Breathing into the left, breathing out to the right. If you go slowly, you go at the rhythm of your breath. If you go faster, you'll have to accelerate your breath and pushing it a little bit further, a little bit faster rather. Try to breathe through the nose only. And relax. And lastly, just bending forward so you can be resting on your thighs, or you can go as low as you can, even touching the floor if you can, but making sure both buttocks stay firmly on the chair. Chin tucked in. Taking 3 long deep breaths in and out here. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time. Breathing in. Breathing out and letting go of all the tension. And one last time. Breathing in. And breathing out. Coming back up. And just for a few seconds now, sitting with your eyes shut. You can cross your legs and interlace your fingers if you wish. And simply noticing how you are feeling within yourself now. Noticing your energy, noticing your heart, noticing your mind, and noticing how your body feels also. And rubbing the palms of your hands together, creating heat in your hands, and then cupping your eyes with your hands without touching your eyes. Taking a nice long deep breath in and out to finish, and opening your eyes into your hands, and then bringing your hands back down. Thank you. Thank you for having me as always. If you have any questions or if you'd like to share anything about this practice.
Thank you very much, Stephanie Master, for this wonderful session today. Let us, in order to show our gratitude, we'll put our hands together for 30 seconds. Thank you very much for this wonderful session you did today. Some new exercises you taught us today. Now, that was a bit, the one that we had to put our tongue out and then breathe out. And
Yes.
that was something very new to me, I think. It was really nice anyway, something different, putting our hands and turning on this way, on our shoulder, a full body workout. It was really good. Thank you very much, Stephanie Master. And I'll give the forum to the others. Arundhati Master can give your comments.
Yeah, greetings all. Thank you very much, Stephanie Master. You have given us a very good yoga, stretching our upper part of our body. I had a very good stretch. Thank you so much. Today is a very different yoga session today. As long now we are recording, so we can keep it for us to for further to watch and do more yogas when you are not there, when you are going on holidays. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank
Next, I think
Okay.
Sri Kandaraja Master.
Stephanie, vanakkam and warm greetings to all. Stephanie Master, there was a wonderful chair yoga and mindfulness session on our 1522nd day. Really, really good, great. And you are coming back again on Monday 21st, am I right?
That's right. That will be the last session until I go.
That's the last date, isn't it, for you?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll be back on the 1st of September.
Thank you very much. So 1 second. Okay. So we'll meet again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, Babu Shanmunathan Master. You can recommend.
Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. Another magical session, I should say, particularly to the neck exercises. Neck is a very delicate muscles, and you actually very well explained about when you're particularly moving the neck backwards like that. Where is the actual orientation? Orientation is on the top of your neck. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Because and also you took us through, your instructions are always very clear. You were taking step by step, reminding us where to stop if we can't do it, what is the first stage, second stage, third stage. For the ability of all the people, you are telling us this video will be very, very useful for us when you are away. Have a good holiday. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you next week anyway. See you next week anyway.
Yes, see you next week.
Next, anybody else who wants to say anything? Thank you very much, Stephanie Master.
There are a few chat box messages. Babu Master, please, if you can.
Minambi has written it from London, UK. Thank you very much, Stephanie Master. 3 greetings, Science Photographer. Radhe from London. Excellent, Stephanie Master. Keep it going. I feel rejuvenated. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now we can go for meditation, Sarah Master. Now, thank you. Thank you, Stephanie Master. Again, see you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Stephanie Master. Have a wonderful holiday and come and join us in September. Thank you.
But she'll be here next week. Yeah.
Yes, I'm here next week. Yes.
Now you're coming.